is this the 49ers last all-in season, 2024?
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
Sure. I think it is. I do think it is because we have a lot of aging vets. We've got Trent Williams, George Kittle, who, by the way, used to be one of my faves, but until that high George issue. Come on, man, pay attention. You're in the Super Bowl. Don't stop until you hear whistles. But he's charismatic, though.
Yeah.
You also have another problem at the right tackle. That's not a true. No offense, McKivitz. I don't think that you're a really starting caliber right tackle in the NFL. But what do I know?
Did you see him in the new Purdy commercial, though? John
yes, I did.
That's a good friend, man. Purdy's going to get McKivitz paid. Let's go.
Oh, for sure. Well, he already got the contract, right?
Yeah.
We also have some problems.
John Deere was like, do you have any more salt of the earth teammates that no one's really heard of who might like to drive a tractor? Do I? You haven't met our right tackle.
And our center. Bring that guy next. But anyway, yeah. So I think the problem is we've got a lot of aging vets and we have a lot of questionable talent. So, I think that this is probably it because then Debo's contract inflates his cap hit. So I can see Debo, obviously Juice, Kittle, and Trent Williams being off this team pretty soon. I think 2025, we're looking at a pretty big rebuild, at least retooling.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at a lot of these guys, like Kittle's going to be a free agent after 2025. McCaffrey's going to be a free agent after 2025. Debo after 2025. Like the whole team, except for Trent Williams after 2026. But these guys are getting old anyway. And next year, they're going to give Brock Purdy the extension, assuming, and he won't be really super duper expensive right away. So you could argue that they may have one more year in 2025, but like this team is getting so old. And yeah, I agree. They may trade Debo next year. Is Hargrave going to be here past next year? Is Malik Collins going to be here past next year? It seems like they've put together all these guys right around 30, 31 years old to bring it home. And if they don't, they may have to. I mean, they have to get younger. Right. So yeah, this is the all-in year.
I do think this is the all-in year, just like this past season was. But my concern is this, and that's why, not to go back to Aiyuk and beat a dead horse, but that's why you have to keep him, and that's why you have to try to keep him happy. And then after this year, this coming season, then that's when you can build around Purdy, Aiyuk. You can get younger and more qualified, offensive linemen to put around them, because I think that's going to be the key now. And hopefully the Niners understand that while Purdy is he's talented, obviously, but he's going to need better protection because I can see him getting hurt. And I don't want that, obviously, as a Niners fan.
I don't want that either. Sorry, my mind wandered a little bit. I'm going back to Brandon Aiyuk for a second. I love this, the whole story of unfollowing someone being a headline. Like, what if I unfollowed you on Twitter? Would people notice? Would people talk about it?
Well, you go ahead and do it.
I keep giving this guy shout outs because I think it's hilarious. This guy, Man Talk Sports, and his whole idea is to just basically comment about us all the time, which is like really feeding my ego. I love it. And what if he like figured out that I just unfollowed Larry Krueger or the coach and just talked about it? We gotta start content creator drama, not actual beef, but drama.
I like that.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that. No, okay, look. I think in today's age, and speaking of age, I've got a lot of white whiskers all over. I'm getting up there.
Were you
but
like
I think
39?
in today's age, what'd you say?
You like 39?
Oh, yeah, I wish. Thank you. I'm going to tell my wife you said that.
Yeah.
I'm 13 years older than her, and she always tell me, you're old. Thanks, love. Anyway,
Thanks.
I've seen all the Niners Super Bowls. I'll say that. But here's the thing. In today's age, everyone's social media. Oh, my God, look at this. So-and-so unfollowed so-and-so. So-and-so did this. So-and-so said this.
Yeah.
And I think, the generation, what are we, Z now or whatever?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the problem is that people focus too much on social media. And we've seen this before, though. We've seen it with Debo. We've seen it with others. So I wouldn't take too much stock into Ayuk on following the Niners, other than he's just trying to get paid and trying to put a little spice in the negotiations, trying to really kind of stick it to the Niners. And hopefully, I think what he's trying to do is get that validation from Kyle. Hey, Kyle, pick up the phone and call me like you did Debo.
That's what I think it's going to come down to. Kyle has to call Ayuk and work this out. Hey, remember that stuff I said? Remember when I gave playing time to Trent Sherfield over you? I'm sorry. I was being a jerk. I really thought it was in your best interest, but I was kind of being a jerk. And then it was Mohamed Sanu for a while. Yes.
But okay, Grant, see, this is the thing I don't get. And by the way, for everyone who may see me commenting about Kyle Levy, just know this. I was a huge Shanna stan before this first Super Bowl loss with the Niners, okay? But then once I realized my brain interprets and dissects what I see and what I hear, then I got problems. And I say that because he did the same damn thing to Mostert. Why did Coleman start that? I was at that game. I was at that Super Bowl. I've sent you pictures, sent you videos. And I see
why Coleman started?
Why? Tell me.
Because we all said that Mostert should start.
Okay, I get it. See, that's my problem. You're not really trying to win a Super Bowl, are you? You're just trying to look smarter than everyone else. Yes, I do.
If you were to tell one of your kids to do something and they would do the opposite, like at what age did they outgrow that?
Oh man, I have a 2-year-old right now that is firmly in there.
Right? Hey, do this. Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh, and not only she does this too. No. So I think that's what
does Kyle not have a little bit of that in him? No, absolutely not.
I'm gonna throw it when I know I should run it. No, but as a fan, though, see the difference between you and I is I know you enjoy it. Sometimes it helps, maybe, I don't know, with your content and writing. For me, it sucks. I hate losing, and I hate losing the Super Bowl. A lot of people may disagree, but when I was at that NFC Championship game when Mostert went off, got all the pictures and video to prove it. And I remember telling my wife, I said, love, at the beginning of the game, I said, look, I want to win this game so bad. But if we win this game, we must win the Super Bowl. I don't want to win this game and go lose the Super Bowl. I hate losing the Super Bowl. That's the first loser to me. And then when it happened and the way it happened, to see Kyle trying to force with Jimmy, it just seemed like, okay, what are you doing, guy? And to see him not start Mostert, the guy who had like 200 plus yards in the NFC Championship game, you ran the rock with him nonstop because Jimmy wasn't that good. Then, like, come on, just win the damn game. Be like your dad. Go win the game. That's, by the way, not to go on a rant here, but that's why I love the whole Shanahan hire in the beginning because of his dad. I remember his dad. That offense in 94 was prolific. And even before 94. So I just think that we didn't get the best Shanahan.